The Fine Art of Crime. This is Wonder Woman starring the immortal Linda Carter. This is a fun episode. We're going to use my space system, as you see on top, to review this one. We're going to give the storyline a 1. So 1 means it was okay. I like the storyline. What brought it down is that there's a little bit of weirdness to it. So basically, the story is that Roddy McDowell and this other guy have found a way to send signals to the brain or something to freeze your motor functions, so they can freeze you. So the plan here is that this guy is this statue artist. He makes all these amazing statues, and they look so realistic, where they're actually real people that have been frozen in spots. So there might be a guy, like today might be a guy on a cell phone, like, whatever. And then these people buy these art collectors buy these statues. They come to life in the middle of the night and then steal art pieces. Now, how that actually works, I don't really understand, because this is where the story loses it for me. So the guy's frozen here. He's frozen like this. And then people go away. Then he sends a signal and unfreezes them. So now I'm animated. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to steal my vintage C3PO. My vintage C3PO. So there, now I've stolen this. Yeah, but I can't leave. So what do? Do I hide it and then become a statue again? And then later they come and get it? Like, I don't understand how it exactly works. It was a little bit fuzzy. Also, it's like, do these people have to use the bathroom when they're frozen for days? Like, do you lose time? Like, it's just kind of weird. But it is comic booky, so I appreciate that part of it. It didn't hurt the pacing, because I'm giving that a 1.5. It moves along pretty quickly, so nothing to complain about there. The artistry, I'm going to give it 1.5. There's a couple of good fights. Wonder Woman does like a pretty damn good kick. I'm sure it's the stunt person, or maybe it is Linda. I'm not really sure, but some decent fights. There's these guys that all come to fight. And again, it's silly because so Ed Begley Jr. is back as Harold Farnham, I think was the name. So he's back in this one, and he's kind of he's the senator's son, so they kind of have to put up with him because he's a bit annoying. And at one point, the statues all come to life to attack him, and he's able to dodge them. Like, there's like this one cop guy that dives, and he just moves out of the way. And I'm like, okay, so these guys suck. Like, they're not fighters. So when Wonder Woman encounters them, I mean, she does beat them up. So fine, she wipes the floor with them. But like, really, like, it wasn't even a challenge at all. Like, they should have, they didn't present them as a challenge. But the fights were okay. That's kind of old TV show style where it doesn't look as great. The characters are 1.5. I really enjoyed the characters. Roddy McDowell was awesome. He's always smoking this really thin cigarette or whatever, or cigar. And he was great. It's like, oh, and his voice and everything. Steve Trevor was funny here because he's annoyed by Harold, which makes it funny. He's like, oh, Harold's here again. Oh, he called me 8 times, and she's like, his record is 14. And even the bad guys say his record is 14. So he's writing a paper on this guy's statues, which I don't like. What university would accept that? Well, maybe they would. I don't know. What do I know? The enjoyment factor, I'm going to give it 1.5. It's actually very cool. So they're doing the crimes based on the zodiac signs, which I don't really understand how that exactly works. Like, how do they plan that out? But they're trying to capture Diana and make her into a statue, and something really cool happens. There's a bracelet, and if you wear the bracelet, that'll like immobilize you. So he gives it to her, and we didn't see this. So somehow she had swapped with her real bracelet. So then later on, when they have Harold, they're like, put on the bracelet or we'll kill him. So then she swaps bracelets, but she actually gets rid of her real one. And like her real one comes back to her, right? So she was wearing her 2 bracelets. This guy came and goes, he goes, look at this bracelet. She looks at it. He's like, this bracelet will control you. And then she gives it back to him, but she switched it and gave him back her own bracelet. And she was wearing the one. So right there, they could have got her, but they didn't know. And then he says, put this on, because he doesn't know it's been swapped. And then she pretends. That was awesome. I like that Wonder Woman outsmarted the guy by being tricky. So that really pushed this one up. So 7 out of 10 for this episode. I thought it was pretty neat. Yeah, not much else to say. It's mid. It's a mid-tier episode, but a mid-tier Linda Carter episode is still better than anything else. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Until next.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.